And we're live. Oh my
Yabba
god.
dabba do.
Yabba dabba don't. Run from the cops. And now now he puts the baby on top of the dinosaur. You
Can add endangering a child to the list of charges. And then when it comes to running from law enforcement, yabba dabba don't. Welcome back, Slappers, around lunch table episode
141.
Episode 141. First and foremost, want to shout out our sponsors, starting with Aperture Oceans, bringing ideas and ads
To life.
Also want to shout out Live Stelling, the wellness fitness page, started by ATLT's own Brandon Badiato. Streams Monday through Friday. He has been allocating funds, I think. There's been severance packages and stuff about it on Wall Street Journal that you probably could read about. Also wanted to shout out his dog trainer, Puppy Plyometrics Synergy Canine. They do not sponsor us at all. I just think that's so fucking ridiculous. I'm gonna shout it out every fucking time. Synergy Canine. Dude, they have him doing box jumps and shit.
Dude, there's something for everything. Dude,
Fucking
do you ever
crazy.
think you'd be that like crazy pet person, like that puts vests on their dogs and shit, like puts them in shoes?
I don't think that's nearly as crazy as like some of the other people will buy like little fucking houses for them and shit.
Well, like what, a 2-bed, 1-bath?
Yeah.
Well, that fucking gorilla at the zoo had that could speak the sign language and shit. Remember that?
Had a house?
Well, like that's where the documentary.
I wonder what the property value is.
The documentary that said he went and cried in it or whatever,
And then
it
he
was
became a real estate agent.
like, yeah.
Dude,
Remember he was like signing
girl,
shit.
he's fucking signing the fucking zookeepers and shit. He's like 10% down.
The value's only gonna go up.
Now is the time to buy.
Let's be honest. Without training, you and I could be real estate agents, right?
I mean, I honestly think, here's the thing.
You have it in your blood.
I do think that there's a specific, when I say anyone can, yes, but to be a successful one, I do think there's little nuggets of things you have to have.
I'm saying to be the Instagram
but
guy.
the overall knowledge of it, I feel like you could pick up the key terms very quickly in what you need to know.
I think I'd be good at like selling condos. Not like a full townhouse or like a full like.
Why condos? Because they're more casual.
No, it's not even that. It's for those people. It's like the guy that's like 45 and divorced, and it's like this is your option kind of thing. And I think I could really tap into that market
Yeah, I could see that.
because they don't have another choice.
I think I'd be a really good like professor.
A professor in what?
It'd have to be something interesting like astrology or something. So I could walk in like with an apple and bite it.
And then be like, and
I'd walk in like Professor Snape and close all the windows and shit. Dude, that'd be sick. Dude, you walk in, like in movies, they always have to walk up to the stage. They're like, space. Time. I myself like to dwell on the third, more sinister plane.
I feel like you'd be one.
I feel like I could spew a lot of shit about it.
I feel like though, like if you messed up though, or like you were trying a bit and it didn't work, you'd be like, "Now, class, tell me why that didn't work."
Yeah, to bail myself out.
Yeah, I could see you as like a. Not that I could see astrology because I actually feel like you're into that. To be honest, I
think space is very interesting.
I mean, it's vast and infinite.
It is vast.
And infinite.
It is vast, yeah. And
about all I know.
infinity is expanding. However that works.
Yeah, because infinity. If it's expanding, that means that there's a limit to it. Then,
well,
because to expand means it has to go beyond.
I agree.
Its original
and it somehow
point.
does because we go zero, counting numbers all the way to infinity. But there are numbers beyond.
Well, infinity's
numbers.
not a number. It's just.
No, I'm saying were to try to quantify it, it would be like if you were to count numbers 0 to infinity. So like whatever the fuck, I don't even know if you could like that's possible. But I'm saying there's counting numbers and then there's transcendental numbers, and there are like 20 times more transcendental numbers than counting numbers. How the fuck does that make sense? I don't know.
But someone has to make this up. To be like, these are counting numbers and these are transcendental numbers.
Yeah,
Dude, do you think that like, okay, when like we were, young lads and we would spit game. Remember in like what's the one with Matt Damon?
Good Will Hunting.
Yeah. Remember he goes to the bar and that guy's spitting game, but he's spitting game by like nerd facts.
Yeah, about stuff he learned in books.
There's
and then he recites it back.
There's got to be places for that. Like, I feel like we'd actually kill there.
Well, right? I'm not going to study to go out to a fucking bar.
No, I'm saying we don't even need to study. I feel like we can sound smart. Okay, remember when there was an episode
Yeah, you're really good at sounding smart.
Yeah, a long time ago you said, I'm good at sounding smart, but in reality, I'm not smart.
No,
That's what you said.
Did I say that?
You
okay,
said,
I apologize. I
no,
didn't mean that.
No, it's fine. It's actually funny. What you said was that when I walk into a room, you're like, oh, does this guy have a PhD or something? But then when you get to know me, you're like,
I didn't say that. You added that part just now.
That's actually what
I didn't say, does this guy have a PhD? I said, you speak like you have a PhD.
No, you said, does this guy have like a PhD or something? That is what you said. I guarantee it.
Did you go back and listen to it on your own time?
No, but obviously that...
And sit in the corner and be like, oh, I can't believe he thinks that of me.
That kind of pump. I'm going to remember that, of course.
Okay.
I'm like, okay, PhD.
Well, I apologize. But you are good at sounding smart.
I feel like we're both good at sounding smart. And I think one, you and I could run the biggest scam in the world. I don't know what the fuck it was, but if we put our brains together...
We could run a sleazy ass fucking scam.
I don't know what it'd be. What would it be? Like, fuck it. It's not going to be like the Nigerian prince or something, but I feel like you get us on the phone. We have that nice...
you get our foot in the door.
We're going to swing that bitch wide open. I think we fucking...
Ow, I got pine needles all over me.
Are you ever going to like feel bad about... Like, dude, we used to scam all the time on Xbox.
Oh, I don't feel bad. No one feels bad about that.
Dude, we took a lot.
Dude, I think my favorite one was when I was with you in one of the 10th Prestige lobbies on High Rise. And then you told them, once the last kid fucking paid you and sent you the codes, it was like, I think the last kid, it was... I think it was 1,500 Microsoft points. I think
1,600 is what they came.
And then because he sent you 1,500, but he had to go buy a 500 because it didn't equal.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm expecting precision here, and so you're like, dude, everyone go helipad, and you took your RPG out and just killed everybody, and then you left the game and then took their money.
Yeah, dude, you remember I'd play Never Gonna Give You Up on the microphone?
Yeah, you rickrolled them, dude. I think that might have to be one of my tattoo ideas. I want to get the QR of
Rickroll.
I want to rickroll somebody when they.
Dude, if that movie, if that video ever gets removed, though, fuck.
What do you mean?
Then the QR code won't work.
How would that video ever get removed?
I don't know.
It's one of the most well-known troll videos of all time.
Here's the thing: is there's a statute of limitation. I feel like we got to talk about this. Okay, back in the day, there was Microsoft points, right, on Xbox.
Good old days, dude.
And it was like a before crypto
dude,
was.
Remember
a thing.
gamer scores?
Yeah,
I would try to get all the achievements just so I'm like, dude, I have like a $40,000 gamer score right now, and I got like 50. 40,000. Oh, did I say that?
I meant 40G gamer score.
I meant 40,000 gamer score, and then I got like 50. I got 6. I'm like, dude, I'm rolling right now.
And then you could hack your achievements.
I never did that because I wanted to do it the real way.
It was called Madio, dude. That was fucking sick. But no, so back in the day, before crypto was a thing, there was a digital currency called Microsoft points.
It was Bitcoin and Microsoft points.
Yeah, dude. I remember fucking. The thing is, Elijah actually used me. Because there was a few times I'd do my little, my sales outline, whatever the fuck. I'm kidding. But my fucking thing that I would do, and he'd be like, hey, so like these two $50 codes go to me. I'm like, yeah, dude, I'll like do it. So, you go in a ground war. So you'd have the most recent players send the message out.
Message to all friends and recent players. Yeah. I'm hosting a 10th Prestige lobby.
Yeah. Dude, it worked though.
It did work. Dude, you remember, even if it wasn't scams, it was like message to all friends and recent players. Like they message it.
Yeah.
M2FA or whatever. And,
oh my God.
And then they'd invite like anyone wants to play pubs or whatever. And then, oh God. And then they'd call you the N-word and then you'd laugh.
Dude, no one today could hang out in those lobbies.
No.
Dude, we got told we were the worst.
The world is slowly healing though. I've heard quite a plethora of...
The world is healing. If
quite a plethora of that old school talk on Call of Duty in my time. In the most recent one, I've heard it quite a bit. And it's
good. Bring it back.
I don't know. I
gotta
think
not bring back the N-word, but bring back the trash talk.
bring back the trash talk. Bring back the bullying. I think it's a great part of society. I think it's sewn in the fabric of who we are.
I believe so, and that's a fabric you can just tie around your waist and go jogging around the neighborhood, and I love that. Is that
no?
Go ahead.
I was gonna say in it. So the New Year's here. We didn't really talk about.
Happy New Year.
Sorry,
By the way,
we probably should have done it fucking last episode, but
when was last episode?
I don't know.
What's the 9th? 7 days ago.
I'm saying we should have already addressed this, but anyways, in a new year, this, that, and the third. I think last year we did like New Year's resolution. We're already past that, so we're gonna do what we did last year. Is we're gonna say what we're gonna do, and then fuck it, who cares? So I thought it'd be very interesting to run over. You know, the national championship was yesterday. Rest in peace, Washington. Dubs down.
Washington. Dubs down.
Dubs down.
Dubs down.
I will say, you know, everyone's talking about NFL MVPs, national championships, but shout out Jack Mack for this. I will also, but I think what we need to be talking about in some of the stats we need to be looking at are some of Uber Eats' best stats in deliveries. Now,
oh shit.
I'm going to lead off. I'm going to lead this off with my man Obando. Okay. In the year 2023, had 2,749 deliveries with a 99 satisfaction rate. Okay. And now we're moving up the ladder. Bobir, 10,307 deliveries with 100% satisfaction rate. Tell me Bobir's not putting up Wilt Chamberlain-like numbers.
Shit,
okay, and it
man.
gets crazier. It gets caver.
Are there any like white names?
Almost all of these guys are Middle Eastern.
Dude, they're just putting
Okay,
work.
next we have Avery. 12,059 deliveries.
What?
12,060 rides. He almost got them both the same. I don't know how you fucking do that. 100% satisfaction.
Wait, so that's 24,000 combined?
Yeah.
That's impossible. Divided by 365, that's 65.
Well, this guy's been delivering since July of 2021.
Oh, I thought it was for just the year.
The first guy it had since 2023. The other ones it just said when they started.
Okay, 1460. 24,000 divided by 1460.
What were you?
No, I want to know his numbers. 1460. 4 years. That's 16 things a day. 365
Dude,
days. That's possible.
That's a grind. That is a grind, dude. Okay,
he's grinding
he's one of
numbers.
those dudes.
His gamer score.
He actually probably makes good money like annually for how much he's out if he's doing that much. He's
How
probably
much
making,
time do you have?
And not even adding tips because you don't know what people are tipping. But I'm just saying, are you telling me in those deliveries he's not getting the huge party packs of $80 tips and $50 tips? He's breaking in some numbers probably for an Uber Eats driver.
Dude, what I've always wondered, have you ever like ordered an Uber or ordered food and it's like 3 a.m. There's no way there's someone out here. And there is always someone out there doing it.
I gotta tip my cap to Avery. But here's the thing, it gets crazier. So I think the one that takes the cake that I found was, so this guy has been doing it since July of 2015. This guy, okay, has been probably running the Uber Eats ladder for years.
It's climbing.
This dude is 21,061 deliveries, 13,033 rides with a 99 satisfaction rate. Abdul. Abdul. It is simply this. It is Jordan Brady Abdul.
Abdul's the goat, man.
Dude, is Abdul one of the goats of Uber Eats? I think he is. Dude, he's definitely in the conversation.
Dude, he's a man for the people.
He's
man.
definitely in the fucking conversation.
There's no one we haven't had him.
The coolest part about these things, all the names I just named to you, none of these guys are smiling in their profile picture. They're just, it looks like a mugshot. They're fucking straight business. Straight business. Not a single smile. Not a single smile. It's crazy. Like, look at all these guys that are the top of their class here, who are really in the prime of their careers. All of them, it's close right here. Not a smile, not a smirk, not a wink.
That's who you want.
And
that's who you want, because if they're smiling, then they're trying to be over the top. You know what I don't want? If I'm with like my gal or something, let me talk to my gal. You are there to We're paying you for a service. I don't need all the pleasantries. What I do like though, you know those little octopus tablets they have in the back. You can do trivia. It's like, oh, how many hot air balloons were released in 1979? And you're like, oh, and you guess. And then, but like, say it's like dude, I think trivia is a way, it's kind of spitting game. In the back of the Uber, it's like, it's one of those like.
I rode in one with a touchscreen tablet.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh,
the
okay.
octopus.
Yeah.
It's called the octopus.
And it was a great ride.
Yeah, but no, what I'm saying, Z. Okay, imagine this first date, okay? You guys go out, you have a couple drinks, all right? You're like, hey, we're going to Uber back to your place. What's going to prime her up more than you just nailing some trivia? Dude, because you sit there.
Well, probably nailing her.
But you're warming her up to that.
Well, I think the date probably did that, right?
I'm saying it's just a cherry on top.
Okay.
Because imagine it's like, hey, which president was not on Mount Rushmore? And you're like, okay, I know it's these three. But because half the time, you can kind of narrow it down. And then she's like, oh my God, this guy, he paid tonight. And he's not an idiot. That's all that proves. That's what the octopus is for. It proves that it's like, you're not stupid. And the trivia is
I can see
easy.
that.
I feel like it's geared towards men too. It's
Well,
stuff that
I
we
thought it
would
was
know.
geared more towards because it makes the ride less boring. But for me, at least, I had a great time. I didn't stop playing trivia until we got to the bar.
Same. I've done the same fucking thing.
I was just mowing through those questions.
So as far as year end stuff, so I ordered Jimmy John's like I don't remember when was this? December 28th. So you know there's like a Spotify Wrapped. There's a hey James, my legal name.
was it Jimmy John's wrapped? That
You're-
makes sense though because they wrapped. That makes a little more.
Your 2023 sandwich report just dropped.
Oh shit.
Okay, no, there's some crazy numbers because it doesn't just show mine. It shows the leaders.
Wow.
Not like leaders and courts, like the leaders of the
I was like, oh okay.
yeah.
How many liters of lettuce did
How
I have
many
in my
liters?
sandwiches?
Okay, so apparently I ate 248 inches of sandwich. The whole thing though is that
You did order for other people though.
most times it was a group order.
Yeah.
Whenever I order it, but let's just see it. So 248 inches divided by 12. That's 20 feet of Sammy's. That's a lot. You love the Italian nightclub.
Oh.
I love it for the name. I'm
I
like,
love
a
the
nightclub.
Italian nightclub. Dude.
Okay, 17.
That's all I get there.
2 achievement badges. I'm not flexing that on Instagram.
It's like a Steam badge. Like what the fuck?
Okay, how did you stack up? Okay, this is when it gets crazy. Which, by the way, the infrastructure needed for this much of sandwich is fucking insane. Okay?
Dude, the fact that they have leaderboards for fucking
But we're talking about
dude,
it.
they have sandwich stats, dude.
Dude.
Dude, Sammy Tracker, dude, like Cod Tracker, but they fucking do.
Okay,
Oh.
how many inches of sandwich do you think was eaten by Freaky Fast Reward members? How many inches of sandwich total? And this is only
In
by
a year?
in 2023. But,
How much was yours?
But it was always for like. Remember, I'd order it for like. The
I
team.
know, but
Yeah.
are you telling me these people only did it themselves? No, they
Okay,
probably did. group work.
248 inches. Me solely on.
I'm
my
gonna say
account.
the guy up top probably has about 800.
Okay, well, no, the first statistic is the entire. And this is only the Freaky Fast Reward members. It's only if you're a reward member, okay? So they can actually track it.
So these are like the Four Seasons guys.
Yeah. How many inches of sandwich do you think were eaten total by the Freaky Fast Rewards members?
If they're a Freaky Fast Rewards member, they're sweating their balls off trying to get.
Well,
these
no, I did it
sandwiches.
too because you get free chips and a free
I know,
cookie
but I'm just
sometimes.
saying. I'm gonna give my guess.
How many inches is
800. Oh, wait, altogether of all Freaky Fast.
All
members.
of them.
How many Freaky Fast members are there?
I don't know.
Okay, so I don't know how many Freaky Fast members are
So-
there. There's how many million in how many Jimmy John stores are there? Well, there's many, and so and so if you take that into consideration, I'm gonna say it's some astronomical number sitting at around 10,000 inches of sandwich,
Bro, you are so off. Go way higher. So off.
like 80,000
Get out of the thousands.
millions.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I didn't know the Freaky Fast members game was like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna go this. I'm gonna go 25.8 million.
Higher.
50?
Higher.
100?
Higher.
500?
Getting close.
800 million?
Oh, lower.
625 million.
So close.
Okay. Well, let's just tell us now.
645 million inches of sandwiches were eaten
Okay,
by
Google how 645 million inches of sandwich. How many times got to go around the earth?
645 million inches.
is how many? It can go around the Earth how many times?
How many miles around the Earth? Let me just do the math. Around the Earth. 24,901. Okay. How many inches in a mile? How many inches of snow today? In a mile. Okay. So, if there's 2490 inches to go around, 2490 miles. I'll just ask ChatGPT. Fuck it. How many times does 645 million inches?
That's just an astronomical number.
45 million inches go around the Earth.
How much is? I guess you have to rate. Never mind. I was gonna say how much money is that? What?
So, convert inches to miles. There are 63,000.
Okay. Well, we're not gonna find this, but it's a lot.
Oh, I'm almost there.
Dude, that's so much sandwich
2.44 times.
around the fucking Earth, dude.
How do you have the infrastructure to supply that many Sammys?
Well, you have to think about it. Each store has their own supplier.
That
of
much
shit.
bread, that much
and there's
meat, that much
thousands
lettuce.
and thousands of stores. Like,
Okay, so we're getting to the best part of my sandwich wrap.
and for how fast they are you telling me fucking probably
They're
half of
freaky
those
fast.
stores couldn't pull 100 milli?
They're putting up
They're putting them numbers, dude.
Okay.
And there's a reason why they have a Sammy tracker because of the fact they're throwing up these. You only have. Imagine this. They have probably an entire design team at corporate to put this all up. It's to flex their fucking numbers, and it's smart marketing, in my
It
opinion.
is, because we're talking about it.
And the Freaky Fast members appreciate it.
We do so much. How many salt and vinegar chips I get for
Are you
free?
telling me if like McDonald's didn't come up where you can make your own profile and you can track
They
your
do
like
on the app.
And no, I'm saying
I don't
I'm
have the
saying
app.
You could track like it's like Call of Duty. You can track your kill death ratio and shit. How many McChickens have you killed this fucking week or whatever? Are you telling me if they did that, more people wouldn't be involved and get excited? They would.
Dude, I get hard for it.
They would.
I'm in it.
Like if there was a way I could find out how many McChickens I've ever had, I would fucking sign up. I'd sign up.
Me up.
I'd sign up
right now.
I
Okay.
would.
Here's the thing, though. Here's the next stat. Actually, Alex, hold on. So, just so you know, 645 million inches of Jimmy John's sandwiches were eaten this year alone. But
And that's just by Freaky Fast members.
just by Freaky Fast members. What one member had a record-breaking amount of inches?
Was he Indian?
It didn't say his name.
Oh.
How much you think? How many inches?
In 1 year?
In 1 year.
It couldn't be.
Including a record-breaking blah, blah, blah.
I'm going to say
inches.
1.7 million inches.
No, way lower.
Oh, okay.
Under 100K.
65K?
Close. 51,544 inches by one member alone. And it's probably the same Uber guy, dude.
It's probably Abdul.
Abdul, 51,144.
How much money is that?
51.
In 1 year? So that guy spent over a year's
That's
salary.
4,295 feet of Sammy's, dude.
That's crazy.
Wait, if a sandwich is a foot long.
How much? I'm saying, but we don't know, obviously, his orders. He could have got 6 inches on sometimes. Maybe he got chips and a cookie because he had a little bit of a sweet tooth. I'm saying we don't know what he ordered.
This is just
how
the
much,
inches of sandwich.
I'm saying, no. I was just saying, how much money did that motherfucker spend in a year on sandwiches?
Okay. Let's just say, it's 4,295 foot long sandwiches.
Okay.
There you go. Okay. Times,
Well, 5,280 feet are in a mile.
times $12. After delivery, it's like $12 a sandwich. 51,000 sandwiches. There's a lot of
Wait,
group
that's not
orders.
dollars. That's not dollars, is it?
That's dollars. $51,000.
And it's probably more than that. If you're talking about
delivery fees, a tip,
yes,
fucking cookies.
that's a
you get the
year.
salt and
That's
vinegar.
probably, if not more than that's more than the average American salary in fucking Sammy's.
Here's the thing. I'm gonna ask you one more question about the Jimmy John's Wrapped. Are you scared? I'm scared about these numbers. Okay, who topped the charts for states?
I can't believe they don't have names, dude. They should have gamer tags.
Yep,
They really
Abdul.
should.
It's gonna be Abdul. He's got it. Okay, what do you think was the top state for Jimmy John's sandwiches? They topped the charts with them.
Well, looking at this from a logical standpoint, I think you also have to look at who has the most stores. What state? Where did it start? Where did it start? Have the most
wherever
stores
Abdul's at, they're obviously
he's probably in California. Or something.
Nope.
Texas?
Nope. It's in the middle.
I was gonna say because it was started in the Midwest, wasn't it?
I'm not sure, but I know he.
I'm gonna say Arkansas,
Arkansas. No,
Kansas,
no,
Nebraska,
Illinois. Yep. Wow. And we can share our sandwich report with the world. Not gonna do it, Jimmy. No. Oh, fuck out of here. I'm not reporting you.
Didn't the Jimmy John's guy get in trouble for poaching rhinos and giraffes?
That's what I just said. Yeah, he was shooting rhinos. Yeah.
Dude, him and Papa John probably be a fun hangout.
Papa John just said something he shouldn't have said.
Yeah, but I mean, now Shaq owns majority stake apparently.
Papa?
Yeah.
Really?
Shaq owns a big part of that now.
What? Okay. I have a hot take here. I am not defending that he said the N-word in a conference room. What I don't understand is how you own the company and you get removed from
the same way Steve Jobs got removed from Apple.
Oh, it's a public company.
And then a board is involved, and then the board decides you're no longer...
If you're going to say that word, you got to be the majority shareholder. That's what that means.
Yeah. I mean, he probably had the most individually, but as a group, they probably outbid him in how many shares they had able to vote him out. Same thing with Steve Jobs. That's why you incorporate and you have lawyers in the beginning.
Dude, Papa John's was hanging out with, which by the way, up there with fucking Jim Carrey, the Manning brothers. Can't stand him. That forehead, you could land a plane on.
I don't mind
dude.
the Manning brothers.
They seem too goody good. They have some faults. One of them's touched something they shouldn't have touched, the other one,
I'm sure. I like the Manning brothers.
I don't like them. Also,
maybe if you watch a little more commentators, then you like them. I think they're kind of
the third Manning brother doesn't get enough respect. He's like a lawyer or something. We never hear about him.
Well, yeah, that's like the same with every celebrity sibling. Yeah, like that have one that no one knows about. Like, maybe they don't want to be in the spotlight. Did you know Macaulay Culkin's brother won a Golden Globe the other night?
What?
Yeah.
For what?
I don't know.
Did you see the speech at the Golden Globes?
I don't watch the Golden Globes.
No, remember I showed it to you. That one guy was like, "Hey, I can't believe I'm at the Golden Globes. I can't believe I'm an entertainer either because, never thought this would happen. I'm also not a pedophile." I'm like, oh,
that's
shit.
Hilarious.
Oh yeah, the Epstein list dropped. Epstein list just dropped. Should we put on our hats?
I don't have my hat anymore. I don't have my hat. Dude, you need to change it. I can't do that.
I like it.
It looks like a fucking dick on your head. It's not even, it's supposed to be like a skinny little antenna thing, kind of.
The thing is, the 5G waves, it goes to the antenna up top first and then goes down. So that's how I justify
fucking
it.
Awful. It looks like a fudgesicle.
Here's the thing: is not all of the Epstein list has been released. So I say we put the over under. Who do you think's next on it?
I don't even think there is a next. I think there's a next rumor, and then the rumor goes to the court documents, and the court document says redacted. That's my bet.
Dude, I think there's gonna be a country singer on it. The problem is country singers get away with too much shit.
I think there's so much shit going around. Now no one knows what the fuck is actually on there.
I'm saying $100 on Kenny Chesney.
Why?
Because country singers get out of this because they talk about hay bales.
I was going to say like Toby Keith or something.
Toby Mac.
Toby Mac,
that would
dude.
be. Remember when he went to Medford and everyone wore those fucking radar hoodies?
Dude, I went to that, bro.
You went to that?
I was there because there was like a bunch of Christian bands playing. I was a little kid and I was there.
Who were the other bands? Who was opening for Toby?
It was 10th Avenue North, Casting Crowns.
Oh shit.
They were kind of hard.
Casting Crowns.
They were kind of hard. They were kind of hard, bro. But there was dude, it's funny. I think I was probably like 9, dude. I had to be like, I was super young. And I remember, this is not a joke. First of all, before Toby Mac came on, they had like their stands for each artist, and Toby Mac had these like skull caps with like, it's like a hat I'm wearing, but with a short bill.
Oh, yeah.
And so many kids had them on. And I remember even being 9, I'm like, that is fucking dumb. And then when he's sitting there rapping, dude, and this is how actually I pretty much can look back and I realized that like, wow, I was pretty much, my taste was still on point even at that age. Because like everyone's like, there was like people standing there like watching the performance. He's rapping, Jesus Christ, I love you. Yeah. And then and then the fucking in like the back behind all the adults, there's like a kid mosh pit. Everyone's dancing, like break dancing and shit. And I like, well, my dad's like, well, wait, why don't you go like hang out with your friends? And I remember looking at them in disgust. And I'm like, this is not a band. There is not a single song that Toby Mac has that you should be hitting the fucking gritty.
Where the hell's Toby?
There's no song he has that you should be headbanging back there.
Here's the bad thing about being a Christian rapper. Because what do you get with fame? You get money, sex, and drugs. And if you're a Christian rapper, you can only do one of them publicly.
No, you do all of them. You just do it discreetly.
But I'm saying, like, what happens when the groupies come around? Can you be like, hey, come back? Like, no, you got to be like, actually.
Bangers, baptisms in the gospel. BBG. BBG. Bangers, baptisms in the gospel.
I think that's something we can all live by.
I should put that on a shirt. I need to message Toby on Instagram. Hey, Toby, I can revive your career.
Hey, Lecrae.
He wasn't a bad rapper, though.
Yeah, but he always talked. No, who was the other guy? Hobson. He
wasn't a Christian rapper.
He was.
No, he wasn't.
Yeah, he always talked about like
he cursed and shit all the time.
Yeah, but he always.
But he was okay. He's not the.
His message was always like, "I feel like shit when I'm stroking my dick."
And my eyes are huskies. He wore the contacts. Remember?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
There's only so far that'll go. It's just interesting. Like what happens when the groupie girls come around and you're like, actually, nah. See this purity ring,
dude. I'm gonna go off track a little bit here. Purity ring. I was gonna say
Toby's not railing ketamine in the back. Like, come on.
He's probably railing coke. If he's anyone that's knows what he's
not
doing. Toby. I was gonna say so. Like from Interstellar, right? Okay, so imagine. Okay, we're in the shuttle, right? We're going on man's next adventure. Me and you. It's like it's like Interstellar. We're going to a couple different planets. Not a lot of options here. We're trying to find a place for us to go because the world is ending. And look at us now. Actually, the world might be ending. And so we're going. It's me and you, it's just us two random NASA employees to man other positions. But let's just say
we're in charge.
Realistically, it's not gonna be me and you flying the fucking space shuttle. But
you never know.
I'm saying, so we're on it, right? Listen, here's the thing. In like the movie Interstellar, I loved because apparently, allegedly, according to science, a lot of the depictions are very accurate and of how things are out there and the shape and what a black hole actually looks like. Yeah, that's actually real. And in the books, it doesn't actually look like that in person, but they're trying to show you how it works, and it's actually very spot on. And so I was going to say, in a world like that, out there in the middle of nowhere, where millions of miles of nothing, next to millimeters of aluminum, I was going to say, me and you...
Space grade aluminum.
Me and you... Well, yes. Me and you, I think... Here's the thing. You could be the smartest guy ever, but that's one of those things. It's an unexplored frontier. You don't know.
You have no idea.
It's all instinct and guesses. We have decent instinct and guesses.
We would kill it, dude.
And because I'm saying, no, and even up there, all those geniuses that spent their lifetime in a simulator trying to figure it out, they weren't able to do it, and they're all just like, okay, we'll go with that. That's all it is out there. You have nothing. You have no idea what the fuck you're doing.
Exactly.
You're just guessing that you have the best guess. That's all it is.
You know what I think we would be good at is because we don't know. It'd be the simplest because they're like reading into the oxygen chemical. It was like, well, to be honest, that one's got like green.
Well, like we're on Miller's planet. I would have left Anne Hathaway. Bye. Actually, no, I would.
I'd keep Anne.
Yeah, I probably would have kept
with the short hair.
Dude,
she
okay, bad. Me and you and the two robots. That's all we needed.
Us two and Lars, dude. Remember when he turned into the fucking E-Trade symbol and he's fucking going, man?
It's Tars, not Lars.
Oh, Tars. Dude, he was, and then he's got the little fucking hands for hooks and he goes at it.
Dude, yeah.
I think we're killing it.
Like me and you in space
against the world,
carrying 5,000 embryos in the back, and fucking 10,000 seeds of corn to start the next civilization.
The thing is,
we show up, we kill Matt Damon, we take his supplies, we head back to said mothership, okay, and then we chart our course to what's the one that Anne Hathaway was in love with that never went to that she ended up going to Edmund's planet. We chart our way to Edmund's planet, and we are on our way to Dr. Edmunds.
You want to know why Matt would have never gotten away with it?
And it's no longer the Lazarus missions, it's the Jesus missions because we rose to the occasion.
Yeah. Okay, you want to know why Matt Damon would have never gotten the fool of us? You want to know why?
Also, okay, here's the thing. Loved his part in that. I thought it was genius.
You want to know why? I'm going to tell you why. Do we ever get off comms?
No, but I think he would have, like he fooled them. I think if he comes up to us, well, there's breathable air. The alkalines and the chlorine dissipate. We would have been like, okay.
Okay, here's the one thing. You and I are going down there. I'd be on the comm like, hey, Z. And we have good intuition. I'd be like, dude, I'm not feeling this. Hey.
It was Antarctica, though. It's like, where the fuck do you think life is?
Exactly. And you know what I would have been? I'd be like, hey, Z, keep your hand on that fucking thruster.
Well,
and keep your head on a swivel. That's what I would have said.
Remember, this was the part that gave away for me when I saw it in theaters. And I was high as fuck, and I still knew. I'm saying, so remember when they're about to go out, so he has all the data and stuff, which sounds very convincing.
But the robot.
I was about to say, the robot was decommissioned, and then Tars says, he's like, well, do you want me to have a look at him? So he's like, no. He needs...
Exactly. Why not? Why not?
Don't point.
No.
He said,
I would like this. I'm saying like, yes,
he's like,
I'm agreeing.
He needs a human touch. I'm like, oh, right there. He's
Right there.
fucking, yeah. He was lying and
that's
shit.
how we would have known.
And the robot was like, no, you can't call for help. And then he's decommissioned him.
I'm saying vice versa. No matter who went with Matt Damon, whoever went down there, we'd be chatting the whole time and be like, hey, keep your hand on the thing. Because hold on, we don't know him. And the second he goes to like tackle me, we'd be like, Z! And you would have been like, would have fucking got me, dude.
Dude, the thing that didn't get me is, okay, obviously he like went crazy from being there for so long, and that's why he hit the button. He couldn't handle it anymore. If you can have a fucking robot that can turn into a droideka and fucking roll around,
jack you
grab you, not where I was going. I was going to say, are you telling me you couldn't put the fucking motherboard and shit of a nice PC in that thing, take a monitor and fucking just game and shit? Because here's the thing. If I ran out of resources, knew this planet had nothing, I would just game until I fucking died.
Here's the thing is, there's no way you and I are going up there without at least a laptop with an RTX 3060 and an SSD with some games.
Well, in that time, it'd probably be.
Yeah, it'd be like fucking an 8060, dude. I'm not going up there without some gaming to do.
Yeah,
Fuck that.
exactly.
We're at 36.
All right. Well.
Oh, Patreon.
Yeah.
Patreon.com/ATLT for exclusive content, episodes early-ish, and some other shit.
And we have a snowstorm coming. So actually, we think what we're going to do is try to record an episode outside in the snow.
Outside?
So I don't know if we did it, what time we would release it afterwards, but I don't know. Maybe we would just do for next week's if we did it.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
So, yeah. There's a snowstorm coming, and we might be recording outside in the snow.
Z, where
they can find me as _Leslie on Instagram. James, where can they find you?
They can find me at Jack_Spence on Instagram. Or both of our Instagrams at the Around the Lunch Table page.
Yep. Well, thank you guys for listening. We will see you next week. And see ya.
Rowdy up in here.